Hey everyone, we'll take two because the camera froze up on me, but this is Darren with Madcap Toys. Thanks for joining me today, those of you that watch us and follow us along. I'm outside and I wanted to show you that we are getting a lot warmer weather over this last week. We are going to hit back down in the 50s, but I'm going to just show you a little bit of my grass that's starting to come in. Then I've got some spots, so please forgive it because I haven't treated it yet. But this is what's going on, and literally, I kid you not, turning you slow as I can, this place was a mud pit just a couple days ago. So you know, things are moving. I'm ready to mow. I've got a couple of tires I got to put on my tractor and get them fixed because I got one that's got a leak, but I only change, if I'm going to change one, I'm going to change both, so I'm sort of keep them together, you know, wear and all that. But anyway, I'm going to show you a few of the items that I have been putting on and Kathy has been putting on. I've been putting on a lot of items that are rarer on eBay especially. We've been putting also, as many of you know, we still have a couple thousand trading cards still to go. I do have the heaters on in here to try to get rid of what I'm going to call just the chill in the air. It's heading to 71 degrees. I've got on my jacket just to be safe because I've faced a little bit of cold there for a little bit, so I'm trying to take and deal with that, as you know, and just not put myself in any situation I don't need to at this point. But I wanted to tell you about the sales that we've been doing and all as best I can. Poshmark, in my book right now, for the size and the amount of items that we have on, Kathy has been making 1 to 4 or 5 sales a day on the site. Today she's only made, I'm going to say 1. I think yesterday was 1, but a couple of days ago she's making 2s, 3s, and 4s. So that site has been, for the size of listings that we've got, it's been shooting off very, very well. Madcap Toys Plus has also been doing really well. Madcap Toys, the main store that we've got the most items in, it has been performing, in my book, lukewarm to poor. It has its good days. We had a good day. So far today's been nothing, and we're about 3 o'clock, 3:30ish. Yesterday I think we had 1 or 2, but before that we had a good day, and the day before that we had a good day. But we had, like I was telling you in one of the videos, we had a 2-day stint with nothing, which I've never had that since I've been on eBay in the 26 years. And we've got almost 13,000 plus items on just that store. If you count multiples, we're almost heading to 680 or something of that nature at this point. Depends on what drops on, what goes up. You know how it works. And then Mercari, I'm still working on that. I've got about 3,800 on there. I've got still another 3,900 to relist and check those prices, make sure shipping is where we want it to be. And we're taking care of that, dealing with the coins, the pricing there that's moved a lot. Also dealing with the card situation that we are making sure to take care of with ourselves. But I deleted, like you know, and by that I mean ended, all the products at one time. And I am taking some of the products that I don't feel secure with Mercari's situation at this point and moving them to eBay. Now, we are not sponsored by these people, but List Easier, we have tried that. I do like, and I've been asked by several people, what do you think of it? Well, I told them I didn't know nothing about it. So I've been trying to give them about 1,000 listings to see if it does anything for me. So far, I'm going to say, with what I've done, not an attack. This is not an attack. But I'm going to say it's so-so. I can't tell it's knocking it out of the park, and I'm getting above anything, especially with what eBay is doing with our site. So if eBay would leave our site alone, I may knock it out of the park with List Easier. But for you guys that kept asking, I have tried it for you. And for me, with what's going on right now with eBay, I can't see a huge difference. Again, keep that in mind. It may not be nothing to do with them at all. It may not deal with that. It could be, like I said, eBay. Some days Your sites may be popular some days, or your items, or some days they may not. But again, the system that they have works really well. But you know, you've got to sometimes tweak it, because sometimes on baseball cards the numbers get off a little bit, and so, but that's just growing pains, guys. So you use what works for you, and I'm not going to say yay or nay, because unfortunately right now my site is in the kerfluffle with eBay. So that thing, if eBay would leave alone, I may do great using their product, but we don't know because of eBay, right? But I'm going to show you guys a few things that we've got putting on right now. Show you a few of the products, and this is styles of products. So there's more products like these that are going on, but I'm not going to show them off here because it'd be too long of a video. But anyway, we're putting on today Viva Life Fitness products, dual ab wheel in this case, Stay Fit. And pretty much, you know, this is a model we've got going on here. We have several of those kinds of products going on. We also have, and I brought these out because I've got different styles here. We've got the soft foam basketball, the Buzzy Sports. These are all foam. There is no air involved. It's sort of like styrofoam is what I'm going to call it, right? But we've got them in orange, light green, and I am going to say that is blue. So that's what we've got going up today. We've got a lot of stuff going on that. We are still working. We're still here with the Star Trek, Turtles, etc. Working on that. And we have a lot of things that we are doing that are going on. I'm still working out of my 6,000 baseball, basketball, football cards, hockey cards, whatever. We've got several of those going. I've got another box up, so I've got probably about 1,500 cards to go. I have been working a lot on those, so you sports fans that love those baseball cards, just keep looking, because they're going on both eBay and Mercari. Like I said, Poshmark, we don't know what's going on. It got so busy the other day, Kathy had to take some pictures for me with the sports cards because I got busy just listing them. I lost myself in the push to get those cards on. But I appreciate Kathy's help on that. Kathy's store on eBay, like I said, is just, it is killing my store by and large. She come down today and wrote me the information that I need to keep our books up to date, so that when we turn the books in, everything goes well. But it just blew my mind, because I looked at her payout to my payout, and usually it's way reverse, and I'm not going to tell you how much reverse, but this time she out earned me 5-1 on this particular day in payouts. And guys, that never happens. Never happens. And it's not because her product's bad, because we get in stuff, we put in, you know, pallets and just orders that we get in here and there. If we put in a toy order or a collector item order or whatever the case is. But that just shows you, with my store being shut down 4 out of 7 days there in 1 week for whatever reason, it's pathetic. It was just pathetic for Madcap Toys. But thank goodness Madcap Toys Plus just kept bringing the pain as it was, and I'm thankful for that. But guys, I wanted to give you this short video to tell you guys, just to ask me, what do you think? Well, you can't judge a product, period, unless you've tried it. I'm trying it, and guys, it's not a fair review if you don't believe eBay is letting your items be seen a large part of the time. So if you enjoy using a product, use it. Be my guest. Do what you do that works. I'm not here to say do this or don't do it. I don't need any issues or problems with things. And I'll tell you what, a lot of the people pushing things are good people. They're good sellers. They've got experience. So guys, if you like it, use it, because I'll tell you what, I do believe it works. but I do believe a site can mess up results. Just because your site may not be seeing results like you think, or you hear other people saying online, it don't mean that it's the product's problem. It could mean that the product is not being utilized right because eBay is screwing continuously with the site. When my store, that counting all the quantities I got on there, is almost 16 to 17,000 products alone, you've got a problem. You have a problem if you have a store like that that's not getting hit or making sales, and then the very next day or so you're making hundreds of dollars. And then if you're looking at Mercari, the same site, another site, but the same, let's just say, store as it was, you're making multiples of dollars. And Poshmark, a smaller site for us with listings, making more sales on that than you do a site that's got multiple thousands of dollars online. And guys, I'm not the only semi-large seller that's making these statements. You can see it all over the web. I'm just going to tell you, stay strong, stay confident, keep working. I do believe things are going to change, because usually they do. But hey, thank you guys for watching, and I want to give you guys a fair product review as I can, and I want to give the product a fair review as I can. And I'm thankful that I have been allowed to use it, and it seems like a pretty good product. It's just got to be able to work if eBay lets it work. All right, guys, you have a great and wonderful day. And I know some of you don't like it, but I don't care. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you all later. Thank you for your time. Be safe.